what their friends are going to talk about them, what people are going to say about them. And for their misdeeds, they indeed might end up in prison. But what is focus? So here's a person who says, if I end up in prison, that'll be the end of me, so I cannot afford that, I'm going to kill myself. And then, a few months ago actually, I received this letter from a prisoner who was just finishing up keys and getting ready to receive knowledge in prison. And he writes to me, and he said, you've turned the desert green. And I didn't even know what spring was like. And I could never imagine that a spring would ever come in my life. And you have brought it. And I'm just beginning to understand what it is like to have spring come in this life. You know, when I read that, it had a profound effect on me. Deep. Because this guy doesn't have to say it. But he writes what he feels. And to him, if you look at these two people, one that just hung himself because he didn't want to be anywhere near this guy's shoes, and this guy who is in the worst possible situation, according to this guy, has just found his spring. Talk about a flip-flop. You, in your focus, in your understanding of life, of existence, of what you have been given, and being aware every single day, so your heart can actually bathe in the gratitude. Be thankful. Be thankful. It's not easy. It's not easy. Situations happen where you feel like, you know, if you feel like if you could have the power to just pause, you'd do it. You'd do it. But you don't. If you could have a power to push stop, you would. But you can't. So what do? This is where you have to turn within and look and renew your focus. Because this breath comes. And this breath, whether you even understand this remotely or not, is besides the issue. You need to understand it, but it's besides the issue. Because even if you don't understand it, it is the most profound gift you will ever receive. Most profound. Most profound. Most beautiful. Most incredible. It is the value of this gift alone that makes it incomprehensible, the generosity of that power that makes this possible. So the focus has to be unreality. That's your reality.